When I first moved into my new apartment, I was just looking for peace, a little corner of the world that finally felt like mine. It wasn't fancy, just a cozy space with creaky floors, sunlight through the curtains, and a kitchen that smelled faintly of old wood. But hidden in that kitchen was something unexpected. A drawer built into the floor, and it ended up changing my life in ways I never imagined. The drawer was small and square, with a handle worn smooth over time. I tugged at it, but it wouldn't budge. When I asked the landlord, he chuckled and said, "Oh, that old thing. Been there forever. Probably nothing important." But the way he said it felt almost playful, like he was keeping a little secret. Every day after, I'd catch myself staring at it, wondering, dreaming. What was inside? At night, I began to hear small sounds. Not frightening, more like whispers of the past. The faint scrape of wood, like someone moving little objects. A gentle knock, as if the drawer was politely asking for attention. Instead of fear, I felt curiosity. It was like the apartment itself wanted to share a story with me. One evening, while I sat reading, the sound came again. I walked into the kitchen and froze. The drawer had opened, all on its own. Inside, instead of dust, were little treasures. A stack of letters tied with ribbon, a faded photograph of a family gathered at a dinner table, and a child's drawing of the very same apartment, filled with laughter. It wasn't frightening at all. It felt like home. I spent hours reading those letters. They were from the family who had lived there decades ago. Notes passed between siblings, grocery lists, birthday cards, even a recipe for apple pie scribbled in the margins. Each piece was a little window into their lives. They laughed here, they celebrated. They built memories in the same walls I now called my own. And somehow, through that drawer, they had left those memories for me to find. From that day on, the apartment felt different. Not just mine, but shared. A space woven with stories. Whenever I heard the soft knocks at night, I no longer felt unsettled. Instead, I whispered back a quiet thank you. Because what I had found wasn't just an old drawer in the floor. I had found connection. A reminder that every space we live in carries echoes of love, laughter, and life, waiting to be remembered. So if you ever move into a new place and notice a drawer where one shouldn't be, don't be afraid to open it. Because you might just find a piece of history, a treasure, a little proof that you are never truly alone.